guys, this is the Crafting Killview, and today we'll be introducing my new show on this channel, and it's called PokéDecks. On this show, we'll be going over everything the Pokemon TCG related. This goes from set reviews, deck analysis, and tournament reports and things all like that. Now, to start off the very first episode of this brand new show, I decided to go with a deck that's probably one of the strongest in our formats, and that is Yveltal, Garbodor, Seismitoad. Now, first of all, I just want to say that this deck is pretty much the top deck in our format right now. It is so powerful, there's so much synergy, there's a reason why this deck is winning a lot of tournaments. But if you don't know about the deck, here's a little bit about it. First of all, there's Yveltal EX, which is basically the star of the deck. What Yveltal EX does is that for 2 energy, 1 dark, 1 colorless, you can do 20 damage with Yveltal, but you'll do 20 more damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. This is very powerful as the damage actually racks up very quickly. Okay, now we have the next card here, which I think is also a very important card, which is Seismitoad EX. Now this card really wasn't implemented at first, but one person actually took it with him like as a tech card in a way, and it was very powerful, and it basically became part of the deck. It is a very powerful card, and it's known as Seismitoad EX. This is a powerful card. For 2 energy, both colorless, you do 30 damage, which really is not that much, but you shut down items for your opponent's next turn. That is absolutely powerful, just powerful, because item cards are what makes a deck run. Without item cards for a turn, you may be stuck for a long time. And it's just such a powerful card that if you're kind of losing, it may be a card you have to resort to just so you can get back to your little speediness and strength. Now the next card we have is also very important, and that is Garbodor. Now Garbodor has an ability called Garbotoxin. This ability is essential for this deck, as without it, it may not be as powerful as it may be. Now basically what this card does is that it shuts down all abilities, every single ability on your opponent's field and on your field, as long as Garbodor has a tool attached. That is absolutely insane, as Pyroar loses ability, Sigilyph loses ability, and Aromatisse loses ability, and we have these powerful Pokemon just attacking them just straight on. That's why this is a powerful deck. Synergy, and it's just overall all power. If you're looking for a powerful deck, this is what you should play. Now here's a basic skeleton of the deck. As you guys can see here, Pokemon, nothing that special. Yeah, the regular Yveltal is kind of needed, just in case, because if you have too much energy in the discard pile, Yveltal may be a good way to recover it back. And the Darkrai EX is there just in case, you never know when you're going to need it. You're not going to be using it for its ability because, well, Garbodor shuts it down. But Darkrai may be good just to get some bench damage, because there's actually Night March now. So it might be good to get some bench damage on that Jolteon to get a free prize. Now look on the trainer side, there's really nothing that special. It's something the basics, and basically what you should expect. 4 Sycamore or Juniper, 4 N, 2 Skyla, 2 Chorus, 2 Lysander, and then for Switch I decided to run 2 instead of 1, mostly because Seismitoad EX and Garbodor have high retreat costs. For Hypnotoxic Laser, nothing that out of the ordinary there. You really do need it in this deck. It's just extra damage and power. 2 Enhanced Hammer for more destruction. 2 Starling Megaphones just in case there's some tools on the opponent's side that are a bit too much to handle. We also have 3 Ultra Balls to search out your essential Pokemon. 2 Float Stones for the Garbodor. 3 Muscle Band just to do some extra oomph damage. 3 Verbank City Gems to increase the power of Hypnotoxic Laser. Now if you look at the energy side, you'll see that we have 8 Darkness Energy and 4 DZE. We only have 1 card as free space, so you may want to add different types of cards, maybe a Versus Seeker, another Ultra Ball, another Enhanced Hammer. It's really up to you. If I were playing the decks, most likely I'll add another I'll add 1 Versus Seeker, as it may win you the game, just searching out that extra last Lysander. So yeah. Okay, now the reason why this deck is actually a lot powerful than you might think is because of the matchups. It has a good matchup up against pretty much everything. Everything extremely good right now. Actually kind of has a bit of a hard time with this deck. Aromatisse gets shut down because of its ability is shut down by Garbodor. Because of that, the fairy energy is not transferred, and honestly, without the transferring of the fairy energy, it's really not that powerful of a deck. So Aromatisse is pretty much shut down. From there, we also have Pyroar, which also gets shut down for the same reason, no more use of abilities. Now we get another deck such as Charizard EX Pyroar. This is a little bit of a different story, mostly because it's slower, so you can just pretty much attack them faster, and it's just gonna put your opponent in a weak situation where, plus you have the Garbodor and you have the speed, where Charizard, Pyroar really cannot do that well. You have other decks out there such as the Steel decks or Metal decks, whatever you want to call them, which really, as again, their abilities get shut down. I think you guys are seeing a little bit of a pattern here. Abilities are getting shut down, and that's what makes it so powerful. Where this deck is fast and shuts down any type of mechanics or abilities, so that's why it just wins a lot of games. Now, the only matchup where you might have a little bit problem with is Mega Man Electric, but at the same time, it's really not that hard when you have the Seismitoad EX, because without that Spirit Link card, it's honestly gonna be hard as they're gonna lose a Churn, and also it's just not easy to deal with Seismitoad EX in general. So that deck will have a hard time with that, and then from there you could just take in the Yveltal EX for like the last sweep, and there you go, you can pretty much call that a victory. Now, that was basically the rundown of the Yveltal Garbodor Seismitoad EX deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this very first episode of PokéDecks. Please tell me what you thought in the comment section down below. Now, also like the video if you think I should do more videos like this. Hopefully this could be a weekly show type of thing, although I don't know if I'll be able to push it out weekly. I already did take a 2-week break from the last video to today. I'm sorry about that, guys, but this is the first episode and it is taking me a bit of time to do, just getting like the kinks of everything. So yeah, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys for hopefully the next episode.